guys. Hi. Um, Welcome back. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while, or I haven't done this in a while. I think the last Instagram live that I did was last Friday. So they've been going really well, so I'm going to continue to do them. Let's see who just joined. Hi guys. Hi. Um, so I started these Instagram lives when all the COVID-19 stuff started, and kind of just little daily tips and tutorials, and they went really well. So this is the 4th week of doing them, which is pretty freaking awesome. I wasn't on IG Live yesterday because I did my second virtual workshop on Bra Fitting 101, which was amazing. So over 40 women tuned in to learn how to take their measurements, what's a good fit, what's a bad fit, how to fit themselves, whether it's ready-made or their lingerie patterns, and how to apply those changes to their pattern. So if they need to increase their back band, if they need to increase the cup volume, I walk them through all of those steps. And I was hoping that they would be able to use all those pattern methods. So I showed them like 5 or 6 different changes that you can make, but you could use those changes anywhere in your patterns. So it went really well. And if you missed it, you can still watch it. I will link to, after I post this Instagram live, I will link to my online tutorials page so that you can watch it again. It's really helpful. And I will be announcing right after this Instagram live that I'll be doing to continue on this virtual lessons and workshops and stuff like that. I offer the underwire class, and then I offer the bra fitting class, and then I'm going to offer a virtual online one-on-one fitting. So this is a bra fitting specific, because the number one question that I got when I announced the bra fitting 101 class was I going to be fitting your bras? Because there's only 2 hours, I couldn't fit everybody's bras. So this is your opportunity that if you have any, fit issues with your me-made lingerie or with your lingerie, I'll be offering 30-minute sessions where you can go over 30 minutes too if you want. If you want 4 hours of Madalynne, you could schedule it. So if you want more time, you can definitely do that. But you can ask me any questions. We can go through taking your measurements, finding the right size for you, what pattern alterations you need for you. So tune into that right after. But the topic of today's Instagram Live is direction of greatest stretch. So some people are like, excuse me, what? What is direction of greatest stretch? Basically, it's grain line but for lingerie. So in normal garments, whatever that means, but like pants, skirts, blouses, whatever, you have what's called grain line. And my lovely model here, grain line is usually cut. Grain line indicates the direction of the fabric that stretches the least. So usually you have the grain line going up and down the body. And in some cases, like when you cut things on the bias, you have it going on like a 45-degree angle. So in lingerie, we don't use grain line. We use direction of greatest stretch or pull. So you want to think in terms of this. So when you see arrows on a pattern for lingerie, it's not grain line. It's direction of greatest stretch. Now, people always ask me, the first question is, how the heck do I find the direction of greatest stretch? And when I find the direction of greatest stretch, how do I figure out the stretch percentage? Great question. Let me answer that. So really easy, you'll take your fabric and you will pull it in one direction, lengthwise, crosswise, whatever, and then pull in the opposite direction. So stretch fabrics either stretch in one way or in both ways. If they stretch one way, it's called a two-way stretch. If they stretch in 4 ways, it's called a 4-way, or 2 ways, it's called a 4-way stretch. And then there are some fabrics that don't stretch at all. Now, I do want to say you want to be careful because you want to make sure that it's stretching because of spandex, because some laces galloon laces, eyelash laces, Oliver laces are non-stretch. But because of the weave of the fabric, it's very loose, and it does stretch a little bit. That's not stretch. That is mechanical stretch. That's not stretch due to spandex. So I am talking about stretch due to spandex, not mechanical stretch. And then once you've determined your stretch, or which way it stretches, the next question is, well, how much stretch does it have? Because in all Madalynne patterns, it'll say pattern was designed for fabrics with 30 to 40% stretch. So really easy, just a little bit of math, not long division. So you'll take 10 inches and you'll stretch it out. If it stretches to 13 inches, 30% stretch. If it stretches to 14 inches, Brittany's here. Sorry to interrupt. Brittany Jones is here. I'm a huge fangirl. So hi, Brittany. So back to my lesson. So how do you find direction graders, or how do you find the stretch percentage? So really easy math, not long division, just some basic math. You take 10 inches, do 10 inches inside the fabric. Don't do it right on like the selvage, because sometimes the selvage stretches out. If we're talking about an all over lace, stretch it to 13 inches. 13 inches would be 30%. If it stretches to 14 inches, 40%. If it stretches to 15 inches, 50%. Can you guess what it would be if it stretches to 16 inches? Great, awesome. You guys said great. So a lot of people ask me, well, how do I know like how much to stretch? Because I could stretch it to 18 inches or I could stretch it to 12 inches. So you want to naturally, I'm pretending like there's a fabric here, but you want to naturally stretch it, and wherever it starts to rebound, it's very intuitive, but just stretch it a couple times and it's going to start to rebound around like 13 or 14 inches. And usually when you're cutting patterns, it'll give you range patterns with approximately 30%, patterns with approximately 30 to 40%. So it doesn't have to be specific 35.2% stretch. And again, perfection's overrated. So that is how you find direction of greater stretch, and then how do you find the stretch percentage. The next question that I always get is, well, what ways, if I'm drafting my own pattern, what ways do I cut the direction of stretch? Are there any hard, fast rules? So there isn't a right or wrong way to cut your patterns. It's more about cutting the direction of greatest stretch to work for you. Generally speaking, the weight of your breast or the weight of your body moves in the direction of stretch. So a minimizer bra has the direction of greatest stretch going this way, so that your weight is going east and west or side to side, and it helps flatten you out. So a power bar, which is like a design detail on the side of a bra, you have the direction of greatest stretch going this way so that it'll provide less bounce. So this is like the stabilizer right here. So it's more about using your direction of greatest stretch to work for you. But with that said, there are two kind of rules that I use 99% of the time. And that is 99% of the time, you want the direction of greatest stretch going around the body in the back band or in the back of your panty. This allows you to move comfortably, to be able to breathe in and out. Have you ever worn like a corset? Maybe Halloween, I don't know, some of you might be wearing corsets. Well, I don't know. And you breathe in and out and you're like, ooh, you can just feel it constricting. That's because corsets usually use non-stretch lace all the way around. And I say that on the back of a panty because I know a lot of girls will have beautiful non-stretch lace, and they'll be like, I really want to use this in a bra or a panty. How can I do that? So your body usually doesn't move right here in a panty. So put the non-stretch here, put the stretch fabric here, and you'll still have a comfortable underwear. So that's direction of greatest stretch. Really quick tutorial, but I feel like it's something that's very much overlooked. And a lot of people, when they're cutting out their patterns, they are, trained as a garment sewer and they don't know, like, is there a grain line? Actually, someone in yesterday's class, when we were going over the pattern alterations, they said, should I cut the pattern alterations perpendicular to the grain line? And I was like, no, we don't have grain line. So I hope that cleared things up. And really quick IG Live. Tomorrow I'll be on honestly forget what the topic is tomorrow. I know Friday's what to, if you should pre-wash lingerie fabrics. But stay tuned. So I do have 3 more days of IG Lives, and then stay tuned because I will be announcing right after this to continue on the virtual classes. I'll be doing virtual one-on-one bra fittings. So thanks again, guys. I hope that you stay safe, you stay healthy, you wash your hands, and keep sewing. So I'll see you next time.